Welcome to Halifax, Fjallraven. New store.
There's all kinds of things in here, such as hats, open-backed hats.
The ones that I tend to like are the Vardag, a little bit more of a traditional sort of everyday trouser. One of our best sellers, of course, is going to be the Keb Shell, part of that same Keb family.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode of Whatever Wednesday is actually a pretty special one because I'm headed downtown Halifax right now to Spring Garden Road because I've actually been invited to the Fjallraven store by the manager himself. Going to go pick out a gift. Now, I've already picked out my gift. He has just contacted me about an hour ago, told me that it is in the store waiting for me. So I'm super excited to get in there, pick these guys' brains a little bit, show you guys a little bit about Fjallraven, the gear, a little bit of history about the company, the brand, what they have to offer, and show you guys my new piece of gear. So let's get down to Spring Garden Road, downtown Halifax, and get in the store. What's going on?
Welcome to Halifax, Fjallraven. New store opened up in November of 2023. Of course, Fjallraven, Swedish company known for quality, and the big message, of course, is sustainability as well too. Our main fabric that we're known for is our G1000. So that's our cotton polyester blend. It is recycled organic cotton, recycled polyester, and waxable as well too. So obviously great for all your weather resistance there. So that can be anywhere from our Kebs, which people are known for, the trousers, as well as any of our other outdoor apparel, and our backpacks, which is of course a big product for us as well too. So yeah. So as you can see with the majority of our trousers, they do have the G1000. So that's our cotton polyester blend there. Waxable, great for those reinforced areas, the seat and then along the knees as well too. So very much known for our Keb trousers, the Keb Agile, nice lighter version of the G1000 with the G1000 light stretch. Vita Pros, those of course are going to be that heavy duty G1000 all the way down. This time of year when you're in that midsummer, that's where you're getting into our Bisco series. So of course Fjallraven has our different families. We have our Keb family, a Bisco, Ovic, Singi as well too. The ones that I tend to like are the Vardag, a little bit more of a traditional sort of everyday trouser, but the ones that I find that we're doing very well with at the Halifax location are our Stormlands. So this is part of our hunting line. Still G1000 as you can see, but G1000 silent as well too. So a little bit less noise when you're in the brush, of course, which is really nice. Nice raw hem on it as well too. So a lot of different style of backpacks, of course. Now a number of them will have that G1000 material, such as the Raven 20 liter, the Raven 28 liter. We're finding that our high coast do very well for us as well too here on the East Coast. Just a nice lightweight material, the high coast tote, the fold sack as well too, and that is water resistant there. What of course Fjallraven is very much known for is the Konkin backpack. So very iconic for us. Great for, of course, the students, the kids, number of different styles, the Konkin sling, which is very nice, the mini. But of course, things have now expanded into the Konkin tote. The Outlong just came out this year in 2024. And then of course, you got the 13-inch laptop, the 15-inch laptop, and then the 17-inch laptop. So a variation of the Konkin basically for everybody now, and all those colors as well too. So our Bergshell, part of this Olvo series, that is a fully waterproof material there. What's really nice about these, of course, and the seams won't be taped off necessarily, but when it is going to be a roll top or a fold sack, that's where you do get that extra rain resistance on top. Yeah, so I mean, a number of different, as you can see, not just known for the technical packs, but nice messenger bag, still in that G1000. Split pack is fantastic as well too. So almost like your traditional duffel, splits right down the middle, but also nice to be able to go through with a carry-on item as well too. And of course that G1000 waxable material. So another great part of our lineup is going to be the Expedition line. So available with either a mid-layer, synthetic mid-layer, also available in down. And that goes all the way up to our heavier parkas as well too. One of our best sellers, of course, is going to be the Keb Eco Shell, part of that same Keb family that you might be familiar with the Keb trousers, that Keb hoodie. But again, fully waterproof, no chemicals used, all about sustainability. So. If you want to follow me this way, quite a bit of ladies wear, as you can see. Now, what we're focusing on here at the Halifax location is going to be part of that high coast family that we have. So a little bit lighter, still going to be having your weather resistance. This is the high coast trail jacket here. So a lighter version, still fully waterproof, but not to that same extent that maybe the Keb Eco Shell will be.
These are super nice, actually.
Yeah, I saw you looking at that. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's the Keb hoodie. So again, part of the whole Keb family. So, yep, that's where you got, of course, your Keb hoodie, the Keb Eco Shell, and then your Keb trousers as well, too.
And so I guess what's the main difference between the different lines being Keb is what I wear?
It's going to be the climate. So Keb, our Bergtagen is going to be the mountaineering. And then you move down into the Keb, the Singi as well too. What I was speaking about earlier, being that Abisko, the Ovik, the high coast that you might see up here, a little bit of that lighter wear, great for us at the Halifax location. So where we don't have the Bergtagen line, always able to order in all the possibilities, but we don't do a lot of mountaineering here, of course, on the east coast of Canada.
All right, so that's a fair bit of information from the manager in the store. I'm going to poke around the store right now, just not tie him up because there's customers in here, but there are a few pieces of gear in here that I've actually been looking at myself. These basically really, really light shirts. They're hooded. They have thumb holes for basically sleeping, lightweight cycling and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff in here that's not just like the worst of the worst fabrics or the worst of the worst weathers. Snow, ice, wind, rain. There's a lot of stuff in here that's actually for summer. Sweden gets summer as well. I know a lot of people don't know that. They think it's like an Arctic region, but there's a lot of clothing in here that's good for many climates. There's all kinds of things in here, such as hats, open-backed hats, bags, fanny packs. These are great for carrying your wallet if you're traveling. Camera bags. I actually have one of these sizes, almost one of these sizes for camera batteries and microphone accessories. There's all kinds of things in here for men, women, backpacks, luggages, all kinds of stuff. So I'm just going to take a walk around the store. I was in here last week, actually, so I'm already kind of familiar with what's going on. But there are some interesting things that were touched on, some things that weren't touched on. So like the women's pants, I'll show you guys right now. The Kebs here, I'm actually wearing these green ones right now. I have these ones as well, but they also have women colors in the two-tone, more like a coral and a pink. They've got overalls over here, which are really awesome, super durable. They've got small bags, medium bags. They've got really, really nice hoodies in here, or sorry, crew neck sweaters. They also have hoodies as well. The Fjallraven on there. Water jackets, crew necks, fleeces. Fleeces are always awesome for campsites, campfires. So that's a woman's fleece right there. Nice taper cut to it, quarter zip with a little chest pocket. Tiny bags here for children or just bumping around the city or town. They've got other bags here. This is a G1000 bag, super, super durable. And you can wax this to be waterproof. G1000 right there. As well as Expedition backpacks. So we've got one pack down here. This is the Singi 48. We've got the Singi 28. We've got another backpack. This one's interesting for hunting because it can actually turn into a seat and you can sit down on it. We've got a lineup of shoes in this particular location. They've got more backpacks up here for hiking. A dark blue Keb 53, which is really nice. All kinds of hats, the Fjallraven logo. They've got these hats that are great for in the rain if you want to have a nice large brim. All kinds of stuff in this location. And then again, looking at this line of, I'm not going to say men's pants because they're unisex. A lot of women wear these, a lot of men wear these. Going from the lighter styles here all the way down to the more rugged pants. And then of course the Kebs on the other side. This right here is a Keb Agile. So they're a little bit different in the reinforcements, how it's not as heavy as the Kebs. It's more of like a ripstop kind of material. It is still the G1000 line, Here we see a little bit of the colors. Up here we've got a nice Fjallraven belt with the logo on there. And then, of course, the backpacks over here, which we've already touched on. This luggage is really neat. They've got little travel packs that unzip. You can put all your stuff in there, all that kind of stuff. Got a really nice haversack here. We've already touched on that. And just a store full of products. Some accessories over here. These are pretty awesome little keychain loops, actually. These are very cool. Buckles, bags, other bags, all kinds of things from Fjallraven. All right, so getting down to our conversation last week, I've got a gift here from Fjallraven, which is pretty awesome. So you want to tell us a little bit about the pack?
Keb 52 pack. As mentioned earlier, it's that Bergshell. So again, waterproof there, but as you can see, that G1000 throughout as well too, so waxable. So, and that's one key thing that you had mentioned when you were in last week as well too, something that's going to be important for you. You can really go with the heavy duty wax on top, maybe on the bottom as well too, the times where you want to add that little bit more. But great technical pack, as you can see, lots of different functions, functionality, and one that we're very much known for. This and the Kaika are probably two of our biggest sellers, and yeah, more than happy to help out for sure.
Yeah, awesome, and I appreciate it a lot. A couple things I noticed with this pack, because I actually made a mistake and I was looking at the other pack and I didn't realize, they're both excellent packs, but this one in particular had more of a streamlined design, because right now it's not inflated, it's totally empty. So once it's all puffed up, you'll see, and I'll do a video on this backpack afterwards. So see the streamlinedness to it. There's nothing that really needs to hang outside of the pack to get caught on branches. Really interesting with the Keb pack because they have the wooden stays instead of the aluminum, so they're a little bit more eco-friendly there. We got two of the wooden stays there, fully adjustable pack, G1000 material. Like he was saying, you can wax it. It's not waterproof, but very, very, very highly water resistant. Super strong buckles here. We've got the Fjallraven leather logo, and that is the Keb 52, which actually kind of matches my pants right now. So that's awesome. All right, so I was in here last week, and I was actually, like I said, I was looking at another pack, and I mentioned YouTube channel, and I remember you out back.
Yeah.
I heard, what do you do? And so I was standing there, and he came out, and I tried to, basically mention what I do for a living, and I remember the look on your face when I said I do this for a living. Still in my head. I get that reaction all the time whenever I'm out. I say, people say, hey, I recognize you, what do you do? And I say, oh, I'm a YouTuber, I go camping for a living, and half the time they don't believe me. And then they go on the channel, like you went on the channel, and see it's more film oriented and not so much blogging and vlogging. So a lot of time put into what I do. And that was the main reason for going with a backpack like this, because this actually ties back into my filming. I've got about $7,000 to $8,000 worth of camera gear on any camping trip that goes inside a backpack. So any backpack that I use has to be rugged enough to not only withstand the wind, the snow, the rain for me, my sleeping bag, but also for the camera gear that you guys are watching right now, as well as other camera gear, drone, all kinds of stuff. I'm carrying about 50 pounds of gear that's not camping related at all. So having this backpack is definitely going to get its use. It's now going to be my main pack, honestly. And it's a 52 liter. I went with the 52 and not the larger pack because the larger pack's just not needed. I find that the larger your pack is, the more stuff you bring.
It's a common misconception, I find, as well, too.
It is. Yeah. And honestly, when you get more into the high-end hiking gear, down bags, small tent, everything's packable. If you're first starting out, this is available in a 72 or a 70?
72.
72. So a 52 and a 72-liter pack. I went with the 52 because all my gear is a little bit more advanced. It's more packable. And I've come over the years of 20, 25 years of camping that I don't need certain things. I go more with multi-use items. Sometimes I'll use things that are a little bit razzle-dazzle for that particular film, but most of the time it's what I core need. The biggest thing is a Trangia stove, which will fit in there, no problem. Down sleeping bag, tent. And Fjallraven also makes tents, but I believe you're not allowed to sell them in Canada due to the fire retardantness on the...
Correct. Yeah.
But they're excellent tents. It's just they don't fall. And so I'm assuming that has to do with more sustainable and less chemicals.
You got it. That's a good example.
So most tents on the market in North America have to pass a test of combustibility, basically with chemicals that they use. Fjallraven tries to stray away from that, so they're not actually, you can purchase them on Amazon. They're a little bit more expensive than what you would get from Fjallraven themselves, but they don't market them in the stores to sell because they don't conform with laws and regulations, I
Not
guess.
in Canada.
But they're excellent tents.
A few states down in the United States are able to, but there's a few that aren't able to as well.
Oh, interesting.
So, yep.
So for U.S. viewers, you might be able to get your hands on some of them. Some people probably don't even know that Fjallraven makes tents. That's why I'm mentioning this, because they actually have some really, really nice designs and great fabrics. So I appreciate this a lot.
Awesome.
Massively. I've been trying to get my hands on this backpack for years, actually. And when I came in here and we had our little talk last week, I was like, wow, awesome. I really, really like that pack. It's definitely going to be my main pack. Without a doubt, it's going to be my main pack. So I'm actually going to throw this backpack in that backpack when I head out of here. So sweet. I appreciate it a lot. And definitely thank you for allowing us to come in the store as well and film and show you a little bit of the layout here and products. And you know, I'll come back, I think, in the wintertime maybe if you guys do like different products.
It'll be a different line then, for sure.
So because I'm really interested in the down jackets, like really warm stuff, and other products that maybe new products that'll be out.
For sure. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll come back here in the wintertime, check out the store, say hello, and give you guys a little bit of a update on how the backpack's doing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to put it through its paces. Viewers know that I use my gear. I don't baby it, but I do take care of it. So sweet, awesome. Very, very thankful for this. So thank you very much. I'm actually going camping tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's what I was wondering.
I'm going camping tomorrow. I'm not sure if there's going to be any rain because it was supposed to rain today, but the forecast changed. It's really hot and muggy out, so we will see. But I'm going to go home and I'm going to jam this full, play around with a few different configurations, see what I can fit in there and what's best, and yeah, go from there. I have no doubts. No doubts at all with this. So, yeah, and sorry, the retail price on these here in the store.
$325?
$325. Okay.
$375?
$375 for the 52. The 72.
I'll have to check.
I think it's like $80 more if I'm not wrong. The reason why I'm mentioning that is because these are on Amazon for $1,300 Canadian.
Oh my gosh.
So if you guys are shopping, go to your local Fjallraven store and do not buy off of Amazon because you could buy 3 of them for the cost of that.
How much? $375.
$375 for the 72 liter. And what was this, sorry, for the 52?
No, $375.
$375? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
How much for the 72?
He's going to check right now the price on the 72. $415 for the 72 and $375 for the 52. So those are reasons. Those are actually very compatible or competitive prices among other brands.
Yeah, 100%.
And honestly, I get my hands on a lot of gear, and I can already tell that owning Fjallraven products, I mean, I'm not going to be rolling around in my backpack, but I roll around in my pants a lot, and they're not ripped at all. So I know this is definitely going to be useful, and yeah, you guys will be seeing this in the video for sure. I'll do a review on this as well once I get it at home and tear it all apart and whatnot. But yeah, thank you very much.
Awesome.
I'm not going to tie up too much more of your time here in the store. Customers coming, try not to film the customers because I don't want them to get upset. But yeah, I'm going to go put this through its paces, and we'll definitely be in touch. Awesome. I mean, you got my contact information. We've already been chatting a fair bit, so sweet.
Awesome.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, guys, so just leaving the Fjallraven store down on Spring Garden Road here in Halifax, and I had a blast. I stayed around for probably about another hour filming, talking about filming with a couple of staff members that are actually interested in starting YouTube channels. So it was really nice to pass a little bit of pointers and knowledge on to them. I'm just heading by Citadel Hill and gonna get out of this noise, and we'll chat a little bit once we get around the hill. All right, so I'm on the other side of the hill now, just walking down towards Commons Park, and it is still crazy loud out here. There's construction and everything, so I'm just gonna roll with it for now. A huge thank you and a shout out to the crew down there at Fjallraven on Spring Garden. I had a really great time there checking out the products. A huge thank you for gifting me the backpack. Very, very stoked about that. Fjallraven is one of the top brands in the market for backpacking, hiking, camping, and it's one of the kind of companies that are leaning more towards self-sustainability and away from a lot of like chemicals and harsh products. They're looking at using a lot of reusable resources, which is really nice. The price is a little higher, but with the guarantees and the warranties and the products and the craftsmanship, the replacing of products if they fall apart is absolutely worth it. So huge shout out to Fjallraven. And if you guys are interested, I'll put some things down in the description for links. And very, very happy you guys will be seeing this backpack in many, many videos, as it is now my full-time regular pack. So very happy with that. And I'm also glad that you guys joined me on this video. So that's all I got for you on this Whatever Wednesday. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.